What's up, you coon asses and badasses? How you guys doing? It's me, your host, Mr. J, baby Mr. J.
I'm Harley Quinn.
And up there in the corner is Katana. Alright, so presidential election 2020. Before we get into this, you might want to go get you a beverage, a snack, or something, because this is going to be long. A lot of shit to cover in this video. We got a lot of videos to show. Just from different people and shit. So let's go ahead and get on to this. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and take a look at the poll right now. Election results. The hell was that? Hang on, let me see something. Oh, electrical force. I was like, what the fuck? Wasn't I looking up something? Oh, I was looking up something to deal with electrical shit. Alright, so as you can see, Donald Trump has 214 electoral votes. Joe Biden has 264. Alright, so me and Harley, we started watching the polls last night. To those who were in Motor's time zone, that would be the 3rd of November. And yeah, Joe Biden was ahead. Donald Trump started to catch up, and well, by 3 to 5 a.m., Mr. Joe Biden, creepy Uncle Joe, jumped ahead because apparently they counted over, what was it, 1 million ballots?
Yeah, over a million.
That favored him. In one state, which was Wisconsin, they had, what was it, close to 200,000 ballots that favored him?
And with, I think it was, yeah.
Okay. So that shot him up, which makes me wonder where the hell did those come from? The ballots, they just can't appear out of thin air.
Nope.
Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get into these TikToks. That way this video is not super long. We also got some TikToks on our phones that we want to play. So yeah. So we'll go ahead and start off. Oh shit. I got to scroll all the way up.
Mm-hmm.
Lesko from the 8th Congressional District outside of Phoenix, Maricopa County. Congresswoman, welcome back. What's going on in Arizona? Can we do this there or what?
Oh, yeah, I think Trump can win. I actually talked to the president this morning, and I talked to people here on the ground that are very involved.
We are in play in Arizona, folks, from her mouth and the governor of Arizona. That's why they pulled it from Joe Biden.
That Trump could win, and if 600,000 were out, then he has a really good chance of winning. And guess what? Today, one of the major media, the newspaper here in Arizona said there is at least 600,000 ballots left to count here in Arizona. So I'm very optimistic about Trump winning in Arizona.
You know, I keep going to the Arizona. Let's go from the.
All right, so I want to focus on that real quick because Harley was telling me earlier that California got done counting their ballots 6 minutes after closing. Now, how's that even possible when fucking Arizona is still behind on counting their ballots?
Exactly. And Arizona is less of the population of California.
In California, there's roughly 40 million people in that state. So how can they count that many ballots that fucking quick? Makes no sense. Makes no fucking sense. Whatever.
Nope.
Some more shady shit. All of Georgia was done except for Fulton County, which has Atlanta, which is at 96% results in. Okay? Trump's winning Georgia. Well, we can't have Trump winning Georgia because all day today, this has been dark blue and 100%. Right? This was 100% DeKalb County. Now it's 93% and going blue. What are they trying to do? Make up the votes they need so he can win Georgia? How do you go from 100% accounted for to reopen and back down to 93%? Yeah, there's no shady shit going on, right? Liberal idiots.
Now, before we get into talking about that, you'll notice his name, right? Conservative Latino. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and talk about that, because I really want to ask, Georgia, what the fuck are y'all doing? Well, I can't say the entire state of Georgia, but just in that general area, what the hell are you doing? Like, I can tell you how you go from like 90-something% down to 93. It's simple. It's voter fraud.
Yep.
Okay? So, Democrats, if you think your boy Joe Biden's not rigging the election, you're sadly mistaken.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go ahead and go to the third TikTok. On my side. What's this?
Those are all ballots.
Take a picture of the license plate.
I did. I got it. Why does it look like he's got, look, boxes and boxes of the U.S. mail carrying containers?
Seems extremely odd for somebody in a marked vehicle that's not affiliated with the United States Postal Service or any government agencies to be carrying that many boxes in a blue panel van. Makes no sense. Also in broad daylight. Most of the time when they haul ballots, they usually do it at night.
Yep.
Let's say most of the time, not all the time. Let's go ahead
And
and
you
get on.
wa- and you know what? I wonder if those are Trump ballots that they took out of the polls, and they're gonna go discard of them.
Never know.
Yeah, who knows?
So explain one more time.
So the people that were in front of me, there were two people in front of me that used the Sharpie.
Yes.
That was given to them by the poll workers.
Yes.
It did not read their ballot,
Okay.
and they slid it in there twice. I used a pen,
Yep.
took their Sharpie and threw it away.
And it read your
and
ballot.
it read my ballot.
And it read your ballot.
And it read my
So
ballot.
what they're doing is they're telling people to use the Sharpies. That way,
Yes.
those votes aren't counted.
Yes.
That's exactly what's happening.
Yes.
So there was other people that were in there voting with their pens, and they literally went around and they were yanking pens out of their hands.
Yes, they tried to do that to me, and I took their Sharpie and I hid it because then they said, look for all the Sharpies that are not being used and take the Sharpies back. They had a bowl of pens behind them that they were not giving to people and only giving Sharpies out.
There we go. So the ones with the Sharpies are not being read at all.
No,
No. None of those ballots are being read.
of course not.
So that's it, and so they're doing it because they're trying to skew all of the votes in
Yeah,
there.
and they
That's
didn't-
exactly
and they
what's
didn't
going
try-
on.
That doesn't seem right. Pennsylvania poll workers, why are y'all doing that? You know,
Exactly.
my son lives in Pennsylvania. By y'all doing that, by y'all fucking skewing the numbers. Biden gets in office, my son's fucked. He's not going to have any opportunities. Really?
Nope. He's not gonna have any opportunities whatsoever. Also, let's talk about the machines.
You go ahead and
Let's
talk about
talk about
this.
the
You know
machines.
more about the machines than what I do.
See, these machines that they use, okay, the Sharpie ink, the machines cannot read the Sharpie ink. Now, an ink pen, it can read the ink pen's ink. So, the reason why they're doing this is because they don't want Trump winning. Because in Pennsylvania, they had a huge Trump rally that was held there. A huge Trump rally. That's why they are doing that.
Mm-hmm. All right.
The crime. Let's see. There we go. Putting coverings. This is real. I'm not even making this up. The crime.
Damn shame, dude. You gotta hide your criminal activities.
Yep. trying to block us from the truth.
And we've all been saying it for weeks. Every single Republican.
Yep.
They're gonna try and rig this election because they want Donald Trump out of office so bad.
Exactly.
And the reason why they want him out of office so bad is because he doesn't put up with the goddamn bullshit. Look at the riots that were going on.
Exactly.
Look at the looting. He said, y'all start looting, we start shooting.
Exactly.
And everybody and then they want to get so sad when Trump called it when the National Guard was called to those areas to defuse the situation, saying that Trump was using our own military on its own citizens. That's what the National Guard is for. That's always been their sole purpose, is to deal with home threats.
Yep.
Also, to the people who say Trump broke the law by using National Guard on its own citizens, no. He invoked the Insurrection Act of 1807. No, it wasn't 18. Is it 1807? We about to look up.
Reset Squad, where you at?
And this is why I will always, like, when I start claiming shit, I will fucking look this shit up in the video, because I know it's the Insurrection Act, but I can't remember what the exact numbers were.
See, in that video that was just shown, this is the Democratic Party trying to hide us from the truth, trying to hide their criminal activity, what they are doing, from the public. So, we already know where this is going to go.
I have to, my Wi-Fi's acting up. It is 1807, so I was correct.
Yep.
The Insurrection Act of 1807, which basically gives the president full control of the United States military in times of unruliness. Or, that's not the actual, unruliness is not the word, but in times of chaos. Essentially, like looting, rioting, and all that.
Exactly.
So, to all you Democrats who were saying that Trump broke the U.S. Constitution, he did not. You should really start looking things up before you start claiming shit. Ain't that right, Motor?
So I don't know if y'all are keeping up, but we are dealing with fraud at the highest level. In Wisconsin, we've got more votes cast than registered voters. In Arizona, they're forced to use Sharpies. And if you use a Sharpie, your vote don't count. In Michigan, Biden's numbers went up 138,000, and Trump's didn't budge. Trump has won by a landslide, and here they are. We knew this was coming. We've been talking about it for weeks, and here it is, the Democrats. They're trying to steal this election with fraud. Wake up. Wake up. It's here, right on our doorstep. Something we never thought would happen in America is here. And to see America going in the direction it's going, Lord help us. Trump 2020, y'all be safe out there. I guess we'll see what happens. So I don't know if y'all are keeping up, but we are dealing with fraud.
Now my question is to that, to whoever is running these goddamn ballot counters, where the hell did y'all get your math at? That makes no sense.
Exactly. I did my math on, what state was it that I did my math on today? I think it was, shit, I can't even think. But it's one of the states that got like 2,000 plus like electoral
votes.
Not electoral votes. I'm not saying that. I'm talking about votes from a person. Okay. Those all showed up at those exact same time, like from 3 to 5.
Yeah.
His vote, Donald Trump's vote at this state stayed still. Stayed still, no movement whatsoever in the numbers. But Biden's, on the other hand, went up 20K.
Yeah, more than the average amount. More than anything that's actually possible in that regards. Also, ladies and gentlemen, buckle up, strap in tight, because this shit just gets even more wild the more people we come across that's uncovering this shit.
Yep. And plus, if you have to pause the video, you go get you something to drink, something to eat, go ahead, do it. Hurry up. Don't take too long. Let's go.
Anyone find it funny that last night, when they stopped counting, Trump was winning in Wisconsin by a good margin, like a lot. And the only thing people were worried about was Milwaukee having the potential to turn Wisconsin blue. However, checked on the counties, checked in, Milwaukee was reported 99% accounted for. So everyone find it funny that these states that Trump was just fucking annihilating last night, we stopped counting, and then in the morning they start reporting Biden winning. Biden's winning now all of a sudden. Hundreds of thousands of votes, Biden's winning. You mean to tell me they stopped counting, and by like 8 a.m. they counted hundreds of thousands of votes? Again, you want to rig an election, you mail in ballots, you stop counting when someone's winning, and then you put fake ones in overnight, and then you come back with another count. Anyone find it funny?
I think this is exactly what's going on.
Oh boy has a point.
That is what exactly is going on. Democratic Party is scared. They're scared. They are honestly, genuinely scared that when Donald Trump gets in office, when Donald Trump gets in office, the Democratic Party is out. Democratic Party is out.
Well,
that's what they're scared of.
Well, I'll wait to say my final comments at the end of, or say what I need to say at the end of the video. It's not going to be final comment. Well, it is going to be final comments, but there's also a song I want to put in at the end of the video, so yeah.
Alright, so we already know they took my last video down. Cool. Here's what I think is going to happen. Trump is going to win 4 more years. But right now, the media will tell us that Joe Biden or Sleepy Joe has won. The American people are not fooled. Right now, the media think that they have us fooled. We're not fooled. We know what happened in Michigan. We know what happened in Wisconsin. We know what's going on in Pennsylvania and Georgia. We know what's going on, okay? Mainstream media wants us to just give up and accept the fact that Joe Biden won fair and square, when we know he has not won fair and square. Why should we trust anything the mainstream media tells us this time, when they've been lying to us the entire time? Trust in Jesus.
Yep.
He will come through once again for the entire world, for the American people, and for Donald Trump. All right, so we are.
Amen, brother. Also, I want you, if you still have it, if you have his video like, I'm gonna say this, bro. I appreciate what you do. Because unlike these thin-skinned pussy Democrats, you're out there fighting on the front lines. And y'all motherfuckers can call me a goddamn bootlicker all you want. I back the fucking blue. Yeah, I've been in trouble. I've had run-ins with the law multiple times. But I still back the blue. You know why? I was kind to them. I cooperated. They were respectful to me. That's all it boils down to.
Oh, and when we get done with all these videos, I want you to look at the map, and I want you to click on these specific states. Washington, Oregon, Illinois, and all the blue states.
I think the screen share is still under beta. I gotta reset it. We don't have to reset the video. I just gotta reset screen sharing because sometimes the audio stops working. But again, like I said, shout outs to that guy, Deputy Sheriff. Man, he's a real one. And y'all can call me bootlicker all you want, because Georgia, or I don't know why the hell I'm calling them Georgia. We're not on PlayStation. But Motor and Harlequin and Katana knows that I back the blue. I support the military. I support any law enforcement, military, you name it.
Mm-hmm.
I've had a lot of family in the military. So, if a bootlicker or a boot eater is what you want to call me, go right ahead, because it doesn't fucking offend me. I'll take that as a term of endearment. And I own that shit.
If you guys needed any proof that Biden is cheating and his team is cheating, here's your proof, honey. He literally just said on national TV that when all the mail-in ballots get counted and when they all come in, he's gonna win Pennsylvania. And he's gonna win all the other states. Because he is a cheater. That's what cheaters say. I am so sick of this guy. Why would you guys vote for him? Why? You are literally gonna ruin this country. You are gonna demolish it from the inside out. Why? Why? What has he done? He has done nothing in 47 years to prove that he is good enough to run a country. He has done nothing. The only thing that he has ever done is be a racist, a homophobic, and a pedophile weirdo. That's all that he has ever done. He has done nothing. Trump has done way more than he has.
Amen, sister.
Yep. Yep. We cannot stress enough.
Damn, 140,000 in Wisconsin and over 200,000 in fucking Michigan? Now y'all can't tell me this motherfucker ain't cheating through his damn... Well, does he have teeth or does he have dentures?
Right.
And I know you're going to say, oh, Trump and Biden's the same age. Actually, there's like a few years difference. Not the point. At least I can understand what Trump's trying to say. Joe Biden, like...
Have a nursing home resident who was denied food until he or she agreed to vote for the candidate that the nursing home operator was forcing this old person to vote for, denying them food. Ken Paxton, the Attorney General in the state of Texas, has unveiled a number of felony charges against members of this voter fraud ring in the state of Texas. And right now, as the reports surge, and there's still no denial from Mr. Jones regarding what happened today with the FBI, allegedly. And so, you know, this is accelerating, and it's accelerating quickly. So, you know, we have all the evidence. This has been massively confirmed in the mainstream media. My original report on Dallas Jones was massively confirmed in the mainstream media, shared by Don Jr., shared widely all over social media. This is have a nursing home resident.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you right now, I have great-grandparents in a nursing home, right? Well, can't really call it a nursing home. It's more assisted living, not the point. My grandparents are in their 90s. And I'll tell you right now, if any one of the members or workers at that care facility did that shit, I'd beat every motherfucker's ass that works there. You don't do that to old people.
Exactly. You don't force an elder person that has lived and served their time on this earth to give us the wisdom that we need to learn from for our life. How are you going to do that?
When they've already done their voting time.
Exactly.
And a lot of these older people that you see that's in these nursing homes have also served their due to society by serving in the United States motherfucking military.
Exactly.
I would like to get a hold of that fucking bitch that did that to that elder person. You don't do that shit. That person should be revoked of their care license to work in a nursing home and never be able to get it back again. I don't give a shit what you say.
This goes to show that the Democratic Party does not care about our elder folks. They want to get rid of them. They want to get rid of them. They want to get rid of our elders. They want to euthanize our elders.
That was the whole thing of socialism.
They want to get rid of our elders so we can't get the wisdom and the smarts that we need from them to learn from them.
Okay, so we already seen this one. Sometimes I end up clicking the same thing twice because they're not labeled.
So I'm scrolling through TikTok and I found a video saying you can check your ballots, see if they're accounted for. So I looked up mine and 4 other family members. And all 5 of ours are not accounted for. It says that there's no registered voter with our last names or our date of births. When we all have the little paper that says what precinct we're in, we all got them in the mail this year, but somehow we're not registered to vote and our ballots are not accounted for. Tell me this election isn't rigged. We've all voted for Trump, but somehow all 5, not 1, 5 are missing. And I have Facebook friends that voted for Trump and they did the same thing and they can't find their ballots either. Tell me how this is illegal, and if it happened to you, drop a location where you're at so we can figure out what the hell's going on and why is this election being so freaking ignorant.
I can tell you how it happened, sweetheart. They're not accounting for your votes.
Nope. What the Democratic Party and what the Liberals, the Democratic Party and the Liberals are wanting to silence the Republican Party. They want to silence us so freaking bad and want to blind us so bad and block us from what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
It's exactly what they want to do.
I'll make sure this is not the same one.
Looking at me like you want my man. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Looking at me like you want my man.
Before we proceed, I do apologize to the record labels of some of the songs that were featured. Or not really featured, because this wasn't intentional, but I do apologize for the songs being in this video. So we do apologize for that. Well, we can't help what people use in their videos on TikTok.
Okay. Now, let's talk about this. That was Hawaii. These are people that were still standing outside of their polls right before or right after the polls closed for Hawaii, and they called it for Biden. This is when the polls closed. Those people were still standing outside trying to get in to vote.
He's fucked, I tell you.
Joe Biden is a fraud. Joe Biden is a scammer.
Holy
Joe Biden.
How many fucking... Hang on, I gotta cut you off. How many fucking links did you send?
I sent a lot to cover this bullshit.
You like seeing me work. You got me working overtime over here.
I love you, Daddy.
I love you too.
Okay.
As much as I hate this word, yeah, no shit, blue is sus.
Let's talk about
I'm sorry.
that straight
No. You look at that fucking bar graph. Donald Trump and fucking Joe Biden in that bar graph, or that graph, they were neck and neck. How the hell Joe Biden shot up that fucking quick? Not possible. Not fucking possible.
Not at all. I have never in my life seen a graph do that before. Never.
Alright, my sister's 18, right? In my 15 years of being in politics, I've never seen anything like this.
Exactly. This right here shows you that this election right here is being rigged. It is being rigged. And this is photo evidence, this is video evidence, this is written on paper evidence.
Like seriously, guys, you can't make this shit up.
No, you can't. You cannot make this up. Joe Biden is rigging this election. Like that dude said.
It's not just Joe
45 days.
Biden. Well, it's not just Joe Biden. It's his entire fucking campaign, the Biden campaign. It's fucking Pelosi. It's fucking Kamala or Camilla or whatever the hell her name is.
Yes.
It's the entire Democratic Party.
Exactly. The whole Democratic Party. Because they want to continue the democracy here. They want to continue the democracy, and they want to take all our rights away so that they can have the democracy.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they want.
Oh, TikTok, do I want to talk about something? If you are a patriot, you love this country, you bleed red, you vote red, please hit my plus button over here and the like button. Please, and watch this video. So to everyone who doesn't think that all these crazy ass, career corrupt women politicians aren't going to be running this country if Biden wins, they are sadly mistaken. If Biden wins, they will find a way to kick him out and find him unfit to serve as president of the United States of America. And then Kamala Harris, she will be pushed in to the presidential position as president. Nancy Pelosi, dirty old sandbag, should be buried in the ground. Pelosi will be vice president. Ilhan Omar, Hillary Clinton, AOC, all these career women, corrupt ass politicians are going to be running this country. We are crazy. Do you want women running this country? Oh, TikTok, do I want to talk about something? If you are a patriot, you love this.
To those who don't understand what she's saying, basically, and I explained this to Harley Quinn before, Motor got on. But I was explaining to her, I said, if Joe Biden wins, and they deem him, well, there's two things that's going to happen. Either he's going to get assassinated, which is very likely, or they're going to deem him unfit to run, or to be president. So what they'll end up doing is they'll remove him from office, Kamala Harris will take over, and then Nancy Pelosi will follow behind her as vice president. And that's basically what Chica was saying.
Yep.
And the reason why I say Chica is because I don't know how to pronounce her TikTok name, because it's Latino.
And let's not forget Hillary Clinton is in on this
Hispanic.
too.
Or it's Spanish. I don't know how to pronounce her name. Not the point. Not the point. All right, let me go ahead and let baby girl talk. Because this is her future she's looking at as well.
I agree with her. Us women, we are psychotic. We are psycho. We are crazy. If you say one thing about us and one thing negative, we're going to go off. No ifs, ands, or buts about it.
I remember when people said they wanted Hillary Clinton as president. I'm like, are y'all fucking stupid?
Exactly. Okay.
How many years of Bill Clinton we went through? Motor should know. He was alive at that time.
You were.
Shit.
I know you were. Not when you first took up. No, you were. 93 to 2001.
Alright, so that's what? 8 years? 8 years. 8 years of him. We didn't need another 8 years of fucking another Clinton.
No, we don't. And plus, Clinton, Hillary.
We not talking. No, we talking about Sleepy Joe. We don't need to bring Hillary into this. If you want to talk about Hillary, we'll make a separate video.
No, my thing is, that's not right. You couldn't necessarily to 2001 because 2000, that's when Bush was running for president.
Then he only served 4 years.
Yeah, but it says he served 93, 2001. But he did serve 4 years, so I don't know why it says that.
This election's got us fucked up.
Yes, it does.
Right, hang on. Let me make sure this. I'll make sure I'm not getting too far ahead of myself. Okay, yeah, I am getting too far ahead of myself. So it'd be this one. Oh, no. Okay, I'm not getting too far ahead of myself.
Alright, integrity is being brought into question about the election in Michigan. As you can see here in Antrim County, 0% of 0% is reporting this is a dominant, consistently dominant Republican county. As you can see here, 60.1% went to Romney in 2012 and only 38% went to Obama. In 2016, 62.4% went to Trump, while only 32.8% went to Clinton. Something fishy's happening here, folks. Check this out. Election officials in Antrim County investigate skewed election results, which were going strongly in Joe Biden's favor. This has never happened in a presidential race in Michigan for this county. So as you can clearly see here, less than 1 percentage point separates these two candidates. And that'll be brought down even more when they find out that there was interference in Antrim County. This could be widespread voter fraud. This is going to end up in the Supreme Court, you guys. Stay tuned. All right, integrity is being brought into question.
Which is another thing that me and Harley was talking about. The Supreme Court is going to end up getting involved.
Most definitely. And
I'm going to tell you right now, Supreme Court does get involved, and they do find evidence of voter fraud from Joe Biden. Joe Biden will not only be not allowed to run for president ever again, but he will also be removed from Senate.
Yep. And he will be going to jail for...
He won't. He won't be going to jail. No, he ain't going to regular jail. He's going to federal prison.
That's what I'm saying.
Because
I think a maximum of 40.
He'll probably end up going there for life.
I was about to say 40 consecutive years.
Yeah.
That means one right after. Damn another.
And to the people that say, "Oh no, he won't go to federal prison," voter fraud is on the federal level.
Most definitely. That's not state. That's not even nation. That is
especially all right.
Federal.
All right, so we're gonna take a break from watching these videos for a second because I want to explain something. When you have multiple voter fraud across state lines in each state, that's when it becomes federal.
Most definitely.
But even then, even if it was just in one state, it would still be federal because you're skewing with a federal election.
Exactly.
And so all the people who say, "Oh, well, Trump colluded with Russia," no, he didn't, because if they found any evidence of that, Trump would have been in prison by now.
Exactly. His presidency would have been revoked.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Okay, so we watched that. Did we watch this?
Let's see. No, we haven't.
Hawaii says it's blue. But there's no fucking votes. How? The fuck is going on?
Oh, we're gonna look at that.
Watch it now. After they got caught.
We ain't the same on the game. Hey, Donald Trump is your president, and if you like it or not, keep the energy you had with Barack. Cause you know this Trump train don't stop. Tell Beto to please come try to take my block. You wanna impeach him? I guess that's what you do when you can't beat him. That need to dead that. And I'm coming through your hood in my red hat. And they say they looking for me, I say where at? Cause it seem like they out high like some scared cats. You can tell the deep we ain't the same on the game.
Now I want to speak on that because, again, out of my 15 years of being involved in politics and everything, when I say involved, I don't mean like been like a mayor or some shit like that. I'm saying like my involvement in politics as far as watching elections go and everything. Not once have I ever seen the Amish come out like that.
Nope. You have to. You know,
I watched a video a while back.
So bad.
I watched a video a while back on TikTok when the Amish first started voting for Donald Trump, and this dude straight up said, "You know, the Amish are pissed off when they're voting."
Exactly. You know, you fucked up when the Amish came out. You know, you fucked up.
And I'm gonna tell you right now, the Amish, well, most of them are heavily inbred. Yes, they do inbreeding. We're not here to talk about that. Hey, if they want to do that, go ahead. But the Amish, I've met some Amish people. They are some of the nicest people you'll ever meet. And I'm going to tell you something right now. They like to keep to themselves. If Biden gets into office, you know what's going to happen? They're going to have to be forced to be civilized. Like, in our modern society. And that's not... that. Them not using cars and all the stuff we use on our daily basis, that's because of their religion. They don't believe in modern electronics or anything like that.
Nope.
Or modern tools.
Nope. They can't even
you go out to Amish, I'm going to tell you right now, you go out to Amish country, you see all those barns they build? They do that by hard labor and hand tools.
Most definitely. And you know what? Those are the most sturdiest structures you can ever be in.
I think that's why Amish are still around today, is because they know how to survive off the land.
Most definitely.
Well, we, like, us farmers, I don't consider myself a farmer, but I'm just saying us farmers, or country boys that farm, like, we have all these fancy tractors and shit. They plow the fields by hand. And they build their own fucking tools. No, if you get like a true old school Amish person, they actually use hand-pulled plows.
Yep. And another thing is, the Amish, shit, they don't even like mirrors. They don't like mirrors. They don't like anything that shows their face or is all up in their face.
Because everything like mirrors is a modern invention. They don't like modern inventions. They like old school stuff. 1800s.
Exactly.
It's a funny song, but if you want a perfect example of that, look up Weird Al Yankovic's Amish Paradise.
Exactly. And they believe that mirrors hold ego.
Oh, I mean, I wouldn't doubt it. But seriously, you know the Amish are pissed off when they start voting.
Most definitely.
I don't think out of my entire lifetime since I was able to walk, I've ever seen an Amish person vote. It's just not happening. And the fact for them to vote, to use an ink pen, which is a modern invention, that was made by, like, modern pens. I'm not talking about the old, the feather pens that they used to have. I'm talking about modern pens that were made by machine. The fact that they use those tells you a lot.
Most definitely.
But Amish just want to be left alone. And that's not going to happen if Joe Biden gets into office. It's just not happening.
Anyway.
Let me see. Where was I at? Okay, so we already seen this. Again, remember, I lose focus of where I'm at because the shit ain't labeled.
Here we go.
What in Sam Hell Common Core fucking bullshit math is this? Every site's showing this. I'm fucking confused. What in Sam Hell?
Yeah, brother. Shout out to you as well because you have a Baby Yoda picture, but not the point. Yeah, no, we're confused as hell as well.
Exactly. We already know what's going on, though, bro. And you know what? Deep down in your mind and deep down in your heart, we already know what's going on. Biden's rigging. He is out here rigging this election so that he can think that he can get in.
It seems a little off. Let's look at this. How about we check another source? Let's go to the Michigan State website. That's weird. It's...
Alright, so we're going to go ahead and take a look at New York. Oh, look at that. New York's mostly held by Trump. How the hell did Biden win New York? We'll never know. A lot of people say it's because of New York City. I call bullshit. I don't think one city should be able to allow a candidate to win that entire state. But hey, whatever. All right. Well, what state is it? It's Minnesota. All right. Trump holds most of Minnesota, yet Biden won the state. What about Wisconsin? Oh, Trump holds most of Wisconsin, yet Biden won the state. Let's take a look at Illinois. Oh, look at that. Trump holds most of Illinois as well, yet Biden won the state. Did we take a look at Michigan yet?
No, we have not.
Oh. Huh?
Yet again. Trump holds that state.
Let's go ahead and take a look at Hawaii. Oh, it's not letting me click on Hawaii. What about California? Let's see. Let's go ahead and take a look at
Let's see what California look like.
Yeah, actually, Biden holds most of California.
It's 50-50. It's 50-50 there.
Well, at least we got Alaska.
Yep, we got Alaska.
Oh, shit.
Now let's look at...
I gotta get back over there.
Now let's look at... Washington and Oregon.
Oh, shit. Looks like Trump holds majority of Washington as well.
Yep.
Yet Biden won the state somehow.
You can just...
Oh, look at that.
Mostly holds that state.
Trump's leading in Oregon. There's a few blue here. But
Exactly.
Trump's mostly leading in Oregon.
Look at Nevada.
Reno and Las Vegas.
That's it. But Trump holds the majority of that state.
That's interesting. So you mean to tell me, even though Trump holds the majority of these states, Biden still won the states? What kind of bullshit is that?
To everybody, this election is rigged. We all seen it coming. It's rigged. Anyways, Trump is holding investigations and he is suing. He will get his justice. This right here, he tried to make this a fair election, yet Joe Biden didn't comply with that. And
I've seen a lot of Democrats on TikTok saying, "Oh, the only reason y'all bitching is because y'all losing." No, the reason we're bitching is because there's a blatant evidence of cheating going on here.
Exactly.
So I got some TikToks. I don't need to put the links in there because I just want to play the audios. But these are from some of the people I follow. I gotta get all the way to the top. Listen to this. This comes from a black guy.
Biden didn't want to integrate white children with black children in school. Biden said black people are not diverse. Biden locked up thousands of minorities. Trump freed thousands of minorities. Biden wants to take away our Second Amendment. He wants to take away God. He wants to start a new world order. He has real-life Satanists backing him. George Soros backs him. Bill Gates backs him. Two evil men. Who's worst again? Why does the media say nothing bad about Biden? He says something racist almost every month. People say Trump is racist, but then don't ever say what he said that was racist. Now people say Trump is using God's name to get votes. But this man is literally fulfilling biblical prophecy. Brainwashing, witches and demons are real, you guys. Evil spirits can really blind you. There are people that get absolutely furious just by hearing the name Trump. Just by hearing the name. When something like this happens, it is clear that there is a stronger evil force behind it. Wake up, America. Wake up. So let me get this straight.
Most definitely. Most definitely. And
All right.
I have something to say.
Go ahead.
Something to say.
Go ahead.
Trump was caught speaking in tongues. Trump was caught speaking in tongues at his church.
And Biden just speaks in gibberish.
And we all know tongues is a different or different language.
No, tongues is a dead language. Very few churches still speak tongues. It's sort of like Pig Latin. Yes, I know a lot about Pig Latin.
Exactly.
Pig Latin is a dead language. The fact that some people still know that, still know how to speak it, speaks words speak more than actions. Okay. All right, let's go ahead. This is also from a black guy who supports Trump.
What has he done in 47 years? Like what? I mean, I just believe he'll do better than Trump. Did you know that Biden, in 47 years of politics, has only been a racist, said racist things about you and me, personally, as black people, and made a bill to incarcerate black people with Bill Clinton, the crime bill. Look it up. The man just said you ain't black unless you vote for him. All right? He also said he didn't want his children going to school in a racial jungle. Didn't want integration. He was for segregation. Also, not only that, he also said that poor kids can be just as bright and just as intelligent as white kids. Meaning that black, brown, red, yellow are poor. What has he done? Mark out.
And once Biden gets busted, this is what he's going to say.
What? Mark out. I'm going.
Just wait for it.
I've got you.
Just wait for it. Just keep waiting.
Oopsie whoopsie. We made a fucky wucky. A little fuck up boingo.
And to end this
it's true,
video,
he did fuck up. It is true. That is true. Biden did fuck up. He fucked up royally. If this goes on anymore in the next 45 days, the United Kingdom will be in. The United Kingdom will get involved.
Mm-hmm.
Once the United Kingdom gets involved, that's when you know you fucked up. That's when you know you fucked up.
We're lucky if Canada doesn't get involved. Also, to end this video, there you go. Got this. I hate when YouTube does that.
The word no.
Alright, YouTube, before I finish playing the second ad, stop doing double ads, damn it.
No phone, no selfies, no snacks, no, don't buy a pet tiger. But native.
Here we go.
And I don't want to cast no stone, but I feel like I'm sitting on a throne that's about to self-implode. In a house made of glass that is already cracked and destruction's coming fast. And I see no love, I see no pride, I just see blood on the home flags. Yeah, on the wrong grass. Church. I woke up this morning, flipped the TV on, and I see a civil war in the country I call home. American flags, Confederate flags, and Nazis with swastikas. Hate groups throwing piss because they're mad at a monument. Represents a time when we advance from mistakes. Now you're making the mistake by taking that out of place. You're stomping and spitting on it like you just whooped someone's ass. You fucking degenerate, get your lazy ass off the grass. This ain't a statue of slavery. Do you see any slaves? All I see is some idiots because the social media craze. What, you gonna catch me outside? Yeah, well, come catch your fade. Cause I bleed red, white, and blue. Y'all bleeding anger and hate. And I don't wanna cast no stone, but I feel like I'm sitting on a throne that's about to self-implode. In a house made of glass that is already cracked and destruction's coming fast. And I see no love, I see
It's molasses. You
Who would have thought that song would be relevant in 2020? We're out.